why I think money doesn't exist. And why I also think that you don't need money to do a lot of things that you want to do. So, we talked about the creator, the person that created this world. And we said, the creator did not have he did not have palms. He did not have you. But he created. How many of you know he created everything plus you? And he did not have any money. So, why do you need money? To become that thing that you want to be in this year. Your goals, your targets, your aspiration, everything that you desire to be. Why do you need money to be? If I ask you now, why have you not bought real estate from me? The next thing you're going to tell me is that, Grace, it's because I don't have money. You don't need money to own a real estate. So, and I really want to read this for you. And I really want you to write it down. If you can hear me, I really want you to write it down. And I said something that was very important. I said, the starting point for anyone who truly wants financial freedom is to have a clear understanding of what money really is. Because if you don't know what money is, you'll be missing the link in the mindset of how to discover of people is the fact that they don't know what money really is. That is why they make mistake that currency is money. So, the difference between a rich man and a poor man is their perspective to life. So, let me tell you what it was. When the world began, there was a level of exchange. Before you can even begin to think about what money is, did you even know how money came? So this was what it was. People needed land, people needed houses, people needed food, people needed a lot of things, but there was no money. So there was a level 1 evolution. It was people hardly needed anything. So what they had was land. And what did they do with land? They needed energy and skill to hunt. So there was no money. There was energy and there was skill. So at the beginning of the evolution, what was needed was skill and energy. So if you were skillful and you had energy, you can marry a lot of wives. Because for you to be able to marry some beautiful wives, you needed to trade your energy. You needed to trade your energy to marry. So that was what was important. So it was skill, it was hard work, and it was smart work. So there was nothing like money. Later, some people wanted to make some people poor. They introduced the currency as a means of exchange. And that was where the problem began. So a class of people wanted to differentiate themselves, and they introduced currency. Then there became problem. So it is still the same thing today. Few individuals come together and decide what your exchange rate should be. If they want to favor you, they will tell you your exchange rate is XYZ. It is what they call capture of the human race. It didn't just begin today. It's been ongoing. It's just getting bigger, greater, wiser. New things have been introduced, but it's the same concept. It's called capture. Do you know the problem with that? If you then decide that you need the currency as your only means of exchange, you will end to be poor, because they will get smarter. They will take from you as much as they give to you, but there's one thing they can't take: your energy and your skill, your value. Nobody can give me the price of my value. Am I making sense? Nobody can price my value. It is what I say my value is. It is what it is. If I have value and I bring my value to the table, you can't price my value. If it is value, then it is needed. So if you need my value, I will dictate how much I want. And I might even tell you, I don't want currency. So, what value do you have? Yes, value is currency. What value do you have? Have you defined your value? Have you refined your value? Is your value useful today? Can the robots take over your value? That's what they are planning. They've seen that you have some value. They've seen that you have energy. It didn't start today. It's called capture. And so, they are bringing an engine, a machine, to do the energy part of the work. So, what do you have? You can even be paid to smile. Do you know that there are some burial ceremonies where they pay people to cry? You say, well, okay. Go and do home video and say somebody died and people need to cry. Nobody will cry for you for free. You have to pay to cry. So it means that if you don't know how to cry very well, you might not be paid very well. Is this getting interesting? So what's your value? Everybody just like, is it defined? Is it refined? Every value must be cultivated, culture, defined. First of all, you have to define it, cultivate it, culture it, refine it, and sing it. Nobody's clapping for me. I'm closing here. I'm sure you're enjoying this, but I have to go. So, tell me your value. Do you have any value that Grace Ofure must pay for? Do you have? Is it worth selling? Can it be replaced by another? So what are you doing about it? That you are unreplaceable. In marriage, are threatened by side chick because they think that their husband sees some value in a side chick, and so they are threatened that it can be replaced. Me, I'm unreplaceable. Don't let us go there. It's not marriage counseling. The things that I have, that I bring to the table, is what no man wants to live behind. So, I discover and so you can ask my husband. You tell him, she cannot be replaced. Her values plate. I like this. He said, culture it, define it, refine it. So, that is why I say cash does not exist. Money does not exist. It's useless. It's useless. Somebody might be saying, do you mean that I can own a piece of real estate without money? Yes. If your value is what the exchange. Think. I don't want to be insensitive. I don't also want to speak like, don't mind her. She's talking like this because she can afford it. Then go and read my story. Life can, no, food or spend. Sit down. Yes. Because I love you.
Thank you.
Strange. I just did something. It's value. So what I just did now, I just exchanged something. And she doesn't know that. She's 14, but she doesn't have a SIM card. And there's something I want to get from her. So I gave her a SIM card. And she said, strange. And I said, it's an exchange. So before the end of today, not what? So before the end of today, she will know why I exchanged SIM card. Because I have SIM card as my value. So everybody has something. But the problem is the talents was given to 3 people. One cultivated, refined, and waited for the master. The second did the same. The last one did not. So the value didn't grow. Then there came a wicked master, like you will say to me now. And he took the only one that he had and gave it to the person that had 10. So Tinubu took your fuel and removed subsidy. Say, oh, how wicked he is. Okay, sorry. But if you have value, you too, you increase your value. It's exchange. You might be working in a company right now and you think that now that the money you're using for transportation is more compared to how much, and your salary hasn't increased. You have value. If you have value, go and negotiate. Every boss comes to the table of value for negotiation. If you don't, this is the best time to lay you off. You say, Grace, this is wicked. I didn't create myself. God created me. So he did create me. I call job, non-job, very defined, refined, found. So I have not slept since yesterday. But I'm still here, talking to you. Do you know there are some people that cannot even afford fuel? They've slept today for 8 hours. The doctor says I must sleep for 8 hours. If I don't sleep for 8 hours, I will break down. Okay. Your landlord will soon break you down. It's not getting interesting. So I have to go. We'll continue with this again next week. I have to go and train on finance. Maybe if you come and learn on finance, you could just be triggered to increase your value. If you go to my Instagram bio and click, you will see the link. And you will sure just meet me in another classroom. They'll be playing some things for like 10 minutes just to get me to cool off. And I'll be right back, but this time not here, in an enclosed Zoom meeting. And because you came here today to be a part of this, why not actually drop the link there? Come and join and learn some things. Because for your value to increase, you need to invest. And the investment in your value is knowledge. Thank you so much. I love you. If there is a winner, announce it on Instagram. Thank you. And I'll see you again next week. Hope you got something from it. Did you get anything? Let's just see if 2 people. Let me see feedbacks from 2 people, so I know if I should talk about it again. Did you get anything? Thank you too. Did you learn anything? Link please here. There are three. There's another. Okay, this. So, is that Facebook? Facebook wants link. Very insightful. Thank you so much. I love you too. Did you get something? I got value. Okay, that's it. Yes, I learned a lot. Okay, thank you. So, we'll do it again. This time, 1 hour. So much. Money does not exist. Money can be taken away from you. Money can be holding so much and becomes useless. You're holding the money, it just becomes useless. So, don't bank your life on currencies. It doesn't exist. It's controlled. Value it is. And I will teach you how to discover, nourish, define, refine, and get it useful for another to pay for it. No one can tell you how much your value costs. Yes, this is one thing that they cannot capture. I love you. I'll see you again next time. Bye. Okay, I'm done.